You wake up with stiff joints. You stir turmeric into your morning tea hoping for relief, but weeks pass and nothing changes. What if the problem isn't the turmeric but what's on your plate? Certain foods can quietly cancel out turmeric's healing power. Worse, they might trigger new health problems, and chances are you've eaten at least one of them this week. Turmeric contains curcumin, the golden compound responsible for its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. But here's the catch. Curcumin is extremely hard for the body to absorb without the right support. Up to 90% of it passes through your system unused. Now imagine this. You've added turmeric to your morning latte or smoothie, feeling proud of your healthy habit. But later, you pair it with foods that block absorption or actively reverse its effects. You're not just wasting turmeric. You could be inviting new problems, especially if you're managing joint pain, blood sugar, or digestive issues. Let's walk through the 3 biggest food mistakes people over 50 make with turmeric and what to do instead. The first mistake is combining turmeric with processed dairy products. This includes flavored yogurts, powdered coffee creamers, string cheese, processed cheese slices, and many light or convenience dairy items found in grocery stores across the U.S. Processed dairy isn't the same as fresh milk or natural yogurt. These products are often filled with additives, stabilizers, and synthetic agents to extend shelf life or improve texture. Unfortunately, many of these additives interfere with curcumin, the active compound in turmeric. When you mix turmeric with these processed dairy items, some of those artificial compounds can actually bind to curcumin, forming complexes your gut can't properly absorb. In simple terms, turmeric gets locked up and passes through your body without being used. For older adults trying to reduce inflammation, support brain health, or manage joint stiffness, this means you could be doing all the right things but getting none of the results. Picture this. Margaret, 68, adds a scoop of turmeric into her favorite vanilla yogurt every morning. She read online that turmeric is good for joints and she's been dealing with knee pain for years. After 2 months, she sees no improvement. She starts to wonder if turmeric is just overhyped. But here's the twist. That yogurt she loves is flavored, low-fat, and filled with gums, preservatives, and artificial sweeteners. What she didn't know is that the very food she mixed turmeric with was quietly neutralizing its power every single day. She wasn't doing anything wrong intentionally. In fact, she was trying her best. But like many seniors who lean on convenience foods, she was unknowingly making a mistake that's surprisingly common. The good news is this is an easy fix. If you enjoy dairy with turmeric, choose natural, minimally processed options. Here are a few better pairings. Plain organic full-fat yogurt, no flavoring, no additives. Ghee, a clarified butter used in Ayurvedic cooking that pairs beautifully with turmeric. And grass-fed butter, in small amounts, offering healthy fats that support curcumin absorption. These natural fats help deliver curcumin into your bloodstream rather than block it. Also, consider adding black pepper, just a pinch. It contains piperine, a compound that can increase curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. If you've been mixing turmeric into processed dairy products thinking you're doing something good for your health, don't worry, you're not alone. But now that you know better, one small switch can make all the difference. The second mistake many people make, often with the best intentions, is combining turmeric with vinegar-heavy foods. That means store-bought salad dressings, pickles, ketchup, mustard, and any dish that includes a heavy hand of white vinegar or even apple cider vinegar. Turmeric's power comes from curcumin, but this compound is incredibly delicate. It needs a stable, non-acidic environment to survive the digestive process and make it into your bloodstream. When turmeric is mixed with acidic ingredients like vinegar, that environment shifts drastically. The acid can start to break down curcumin before it ever has a chance to be absorbed. This means that even if you're taking turmeric daily, you might be unknowingly destroying its benefits right on your plate. But it doesn't stop there. Vinegar doesn't just reduce turmeric's effectiveness. It can also irritate your digestive system, especially if you're over 60 and already deal with issues like acid reflux, bloating, or a sensitive stomach. Curcumin already has a warming nature. Combine that with vinegar's acidity, and you've got a recipe for heartburn or discomfort. Let's take Robert, 72. He's been on a health kick. Each day, he tosses a big salad loaded with spinach, grilled chicken, and a turmeric-laced dressing made from apple cider vinegar and olive oil. He thinks he's boosting his health from every angle. But weeks go by, and the joint stiffness in his hands doesn't improve. In fact, he starts noticing mild indigestion after lunch. What Robert doesn't realize is that his daily salad dressing, though full of good intentions, is sabotaging the turmeric he adds in. The vinegar is destabilizing the curcumin. His gut is reacting to the acid and he's left frustrated, not knowing why his efforts aren't working. Here's the good news. You don't need to give up salads or flavor. You just need to switch up your ingredients to support turmeric, not fight it. Start with extra virgin olive oil as your base. It's rich in healthy fats that help carry curcumin into your bloodstream. Instead of vinegar, add a splash of fresh lemon juice, which is far less acidic and gentler on digestion. For an extra absorption boost, sprinkle in a pinch of black pepper. The piperine in pepper can multiply curcumin absorption by up to 2000%. You'll still get a flavorful, vibrant dressing, but now it works with turmeric, not against it. If you've been mixing turmeric with vinegar-based foods thinking you're being health-conscious, you're not wrong. You just need to tweak the formula. Small changes like swapping out vinegar can unlock turmeric's full potential and support the healing you're working so hard to achieve. The third mistake, and arguably the most damaging, is combining turmeric with high-sugar foods. On the surface, it might not seem like a big deal. After all, what harm could come from sprinkling a little turmeric into your morning cereal or adding it to a muffin recipe? But this seemingly harmless habit can quietly cancel out turmeric's powerful effects. And for many adults over 60, it may even worsen the very health issues you're trying to improve. Turmeric's claim to fame is its anti-inflammatory property, thanks to its active compound, curcumin. Inflammation, as you may know, is at the root of many age-related conditions. Joint stiffness, memory decline, blood sugar imbalances, even heart disease. That's why turmeric has become such a staple in natural health routines. But sugar is turmeric's direct rival. While turmeric works to calm inflammation, sugar fans the flames. High-sugar foods such as pastries, donuts, breakfast cereals, sweetened drinks, or processed snack bars trigger a rapid rise in blood glucose and insulin levels. This sudden spike doesn't just create internal stress and promote chronic inflammation, it also interferes with nutrient absorption. When blood sugar is elevated, your digestive system becomes less efficient at breaking down and utilizing key compounds, including curcumin. So even if you're consuming turmeric daily, pairing it with sugary foods is like watering a plant in toxic soil. It simply can't thrive. Now picture this. Linda, 67, deals with knee pain and has started adding turmeric to her morning banana smoothie. She also includes a flavored protein powder and a tablespoon of chocolate syrup, just enough to make it taste good. Over time, she feels discouraged. Her pain hasn't improved. She starts thinking turmeric may be a scam. But in reality, it's the sugar in her smoothie that's undoing the very benefit she hoped to gain. The good news? You don't need to give up sweetness entirely. Just choose better partners for your turmeric. Instead of high-sugar cereals or flavored yogurts, try warm oatmeal sprinkled with turmeric and cinnamon. Cinnamon has anti-inflammatory properties of its own and helps regulate blood sugar. Prefer toast? Go with whole grain bread topped with almond butter and a pinch of turmeric. Craving something cold? A smoothie with unsweetened almond milk, frozen berries, turmeric, and a touch of raw honey offers flavor without the sugar overload. And here's a powerful bonus tip. Combining turmeric with healthy fats, like those in almond butter or chia seeds, and a pinch of black pepper can dramatically boost absorption. This way, every spoonful of turmeric is not only protected but empowered. If you're using turmeric to support your joints, brain, or immune health, avoid letting sugar sabotage your progress. It's not just about what you add but what you leave out that makes turmeric truly work for you. You've seen the mistakes, you've heard the science, and maybe, just maybe, you've recognized a habit or two in your own daily routine. That's not failure, that's awareness. Turmeric isn't magic, but when you stop blocking it and start supporting it, it can quietly become one of the most powerful tools in your kitchen. Choose real food, let go of what cancels its gifts, and most importantly, stay curious about how your body responds. It's not about being perfect, it's about being aware and willing to adjust. Turmeric works best when used with care. Sometimes all it takes is removing one small mistake to let the healing begin. If you've ever added turmeric to yogurt, salad dressing, or even a sweet smoothie, don't worry. You're not alone. But now you know better. So tell us below, which of these food mistakes surprised you most? Or what's one change you'll try this week? And if this video helped, share it with someone in your family who uses turmeric daily. They might be making the same mistakes. In the next video, we'll uncover a supplement mistake that silently stresses your liver. It's one most people over 60 never see.